final step after we've done our contrast and brightness is making a black and white. And I see so many different types of black and whites being made, mostly poor because they're stripping data away and desaturating and not really thinking about what they're doing to all the hard work they've put into the image so far. And desaturating is one of the worst things you can do, because in a black and white image, a true black and white image, all the colour information is recorded in that. And if you look at Liv's face, for example, there's loads of detail in colour in her face. And if you strip that away, you end up taking away the actual human that's there. So the process I use, which again I learned years back from Guy Gowan, which is most of my editing comes from sessions from the late 2000s from the great Guy Gowan, is just to literally mask or cover the colour image and retain all of that wonderful colour and gradient and noise and all that stuff that's come up to make that colour image. We need to keep it all, and we just use a simple process to mask it. All we're doing really is masking the colour picture underneath. We're not changing it. We're not doing anything really abstract. I'll just give you an example. If I was to desaturate this to make a black and white, look at human saturation. Just look at the lovely pixels here, the reds, the kind of skin colour, the pinks. If I take the saturation off, watch what happens to all that detail. See how it's become blocky and gone? That's because it's stripping off that detail. Yeah? You can see that. So that's the last thing we want to do, and that's how many black and whites I see are made. We're going to retain all that detail by simply going onto the layer palette, choosing a colour, a solid colour, anything on the neutral spectrum. So anything that's white to black, greys will work for this. If you come over and get colour, you'll make a colour picture. So you just need to select any colour, black or white or grey, anything neutral. Click OK, and there's on the blending mode here where it says normal, just drop that to colour. And you can see we've made a beautiful black and white, and all of that lovely detail is still there. And because we've done it on top of our curves, which we use for contrast, we could now, if we wanted to, go back in here and make a really bright, vibrant black and white by adding a little bit more contrast. So spin that down a little bit, and you can see now we're just masking that colour. And that's how I make all my black and whites, just like that. I don't do anything else. And it is literally, once you're at this stage and you're ready to make a mono, it is as easy as just going adjustment layers, solid colour, pick a neutral colour, click OK, change the blending mode to colour, bang, you've got a mono. And then you can fine tune that with your curves layers as much as you want to make it vibrant, a dull, a milky, whatever you want. File save as copy mono, job's done. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. And if you hit the bell, you'll be notified of every time I bring another tutorial or podcast. Cheers.